We are all here to recognize the December 2012 candidates for the master's degree in the College of Education. We are delighted that you have completed a graduate degree, and we celebrate your success. Earning a master's degree required hard work and many sacrifices, and we're very proud of your accomplishments. At this time, I would like to recognize representatives of the stage party. Dr. Karen Murray, Provost and Executive Vice President. Dr. Ann Callahan, Head of the Department of Curriculum and Instruction. Dr. Mark Littleton, Head of the Department of Educational Leadership and Policy Studies. Dr. Steve Cruz, Head of the Department of Kinesiology. And Dr. Bob Levy, Head of the Department of Psychology and Counseling. Will the representatives of the graduate faculty please stand so that you can be recognized as well? We are now at the most important part of the ceremony, the addition of the hood to your academic regalia. This is again a tangible symbol of your new status as holders of the master's degree. Dr. Joe Gillespie will introduce each candidate.
I represent the Department of Curriculum and Instruction. Adrian Beggery, fitted by Dr. Sue Irwin. Melissa Eubank, fitted by Dr. Karen Murray. Tamara Kimmel, fitted by Dr. Sue Irwin. Amanda Alvarado, fitted by Dr. Lori Hawk. William Bundick, fitted by Dr. Bill Larmer. The following students will represent the Department of Educational Leadership and Policy Studies. Whitney Dudick, fitted by Dr. Todd Farmer. Richard Michael Atkins, fitted by Dr. Calvin Lawrence. Carrie Detlefson, fitted by Dr. Calvin Lawrence. Gregory Gross, fitted by Dr. Calvin Lawrence. Courtney Harbuck, Dr. Calvin Lawrence. Sandra Hayrow, fitted by Dr. Calvin Lawrence. Lindsay Helton, fitted by Dr. Calvin Lawrence. Rachel Anderson, fitted by Dr. Russ Hyam. Ashley Henderson, fitted by Dr. Russ Hyam. Christopher Kubasak, fitted by Dr. Russ Hyam. Haley Price, fitted by Dr. Russ Hyam. Christy Bailey, fitted by Dr. Mark Weber. Wendy Fulmer, fitted by Dr. Mark Weber. Casey Cook, fitted by Dr. Pam Wynn. Chandra Dilworth, fitted by Dr. Pam Wynn. Kimberly Gerbay, fitted by Dr. Pam Wynn. Christopher Griffin, fitted by Dr. Pam Wynn. Lori Emmerich, fitted by Dr. Pam Wynn. Charlie Klander, fitted by Dr. Pam Wynn. Kylie Lawler, fitted by Dr. Pam Wynn. Amy Leach, fitted by Dr. Pam Lynn. Patrick Murphy, fitted by Dr. Pam Wynn. Christy Payne, fitted by Dr. Pam Wynn. Sarah Rousseau, fitted by Dr. Pam Wynn. April Richardson, fitted by Dr. Pam Wynn. Waylon Stingler, fitted by Dr. Pam Wynn. The following students will represent the Department of Kinesiology. Kyle Armstrong, fitted by Dr. Kayla Peake. Arthur Buckingham, fitted by Dr. Kayla Peake. Jason Gardner, fitted by Dr. Kayla Peake. Stephanie Leonard, fitted by Dr. Kayla Peake. Kelly Losey, fitted by Dr. Kayla Peake. Travis Moore, fitted by Dr. Kayla Peake. Ontario Murray, fitted by Dr. Kayla Peake. Aaron Sauls, fitted by Dr. Kayla Peake. The following students will be representing the Department of Psychology and Counseling. Brandy Holcamp, fitted by Dr. Linda Duncan. Tony Spangler, hooded by Dr. Linda Duncan. Megan Guidry, hooded by Dr. Julie Merriman. Ginger Babcock, hooded by Dr. Julie Merriman. Ashley Cargyle, hooded by Dr. Allison Stewart. Michael Gray, hooded by Dr. Allison Stewart.
I'd like to ask all the master's candidates to please stand so that we can congratulate you. And this concludes the master's hooding ceremony. Thank you again for joining us for this very special celebration.